The following video is going to show you how to create pages in your private virtual science fair site. Now, there are going to be many times that you're going to need to create pages. You will need to create pages for your teams as well as general pages for students working on this virtual science fair. You'll notice here I'm on the home page of the demo school, and in the upper right hand corner I'm logged in this case as me. I am an owner of this site. And here I can see I can create pages, edit pages, and then there are additional actions here. Click the Create Page. You'll notice that there are two types. We're going to explore both of these. The first one is the web page. Now the web page is probably going to be used for the student presentations. This would be when they are all finished with their project and they're now ready to display their final results. The file cabinet is going to be a good place to store information and share information and have discussions about the science fair project. And you want to create these spaces for each team. So the first page I'm going to create is actually going to be a file cabinet page, because that's where the progression of the science fair is. So here I'm going to go ahead and create one that's going to be for Team 2. And I'm going to put this at the top level. In this case, I could choose to put it under Home or the top level. In this case, Home is the top level. And I simply say Create Page. And you'll notice that when this page is created, it has the name Team 2 here. It also adds it to the menu up here at the top, Team 2. Now you'll see that there are 3 or 4 buttons here. I can delete things here. I can subscribe to changes. This is a way to for, let's say, mentors to or students to follow changes in the site as people are interacting in this space. In future videos, I will show you how to add files to these spaces. But because this is a place here where the students and the mentors are going to be working, you'll see that there's a comment section down below where they can go ahead and write comments to each other and have a dialogue about their project. Now, I want to create another page here. I've now completed my science fair project and I'm ready to put it together to show the world. I can create another page, and this time, rather than file cabinet, I'm going to create a web page. And I'm going to say Team 2 Presentation. Now in this case, rather than going at the top level, I want this to be a sub-page of Team 2. So I will select that and click Create Page. Now you'll notice immediately in the bar on the left-hand side that Team 2 has a sub-page here of Team Presentation. So this is where the content can go. In this space, I can embed videos, I can put pictures, I can go ahead and lay out my title and my procedures, my hypothesis, the conclusions and discussions of everything that I've done in my science fair project. So I can also attach files to this, and you'll notice that it also receives comments. So this makes a great way to present your final work for your teams. So now you'll notice that in my menu I have a Team 1 that has the team presentation as well. Here's the Team 1 site for development of the science fair project. Here's Team 1 presentation. Here's Team 2 development site and Team 2 presentation. So those are the two types of pages that you'll likely be creating. You may also want to create a page that has some general information, general links for everybody. So I'm going to create one here. I'm going to use the file cabinet because it's a very simple way to put up documents for everyone. And I'm going to call this General Resources. And in this case, I want this to be at the top level. I do not want it under Team 2. So I'm going to select Create Page. And you'll see I now have General Resources as a top item here. And I can add as many files as I want in this space. I can create folders in this space and move them to those folders, delete files. And again, once again, people can subscribe to the changes in this space. So these are going to be some things that you're going to need to do when you get your site set up and running. This is how you can begin to customize your site for your groups. At some point, you may want to just lay out Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and later on go ahead and change the names of these spaces for for the students who might be coming in. So for example, Team 1 may actually end up being, instead of Team 1, it might be Chris and Rhonda who are working together. And if I save that, you'll notice that now it is Chris and Rhonda and not Team 1. So that's a way that later on you can go ahead and customize who's actually in each spot. So once again, creating pages, it's very simple. The pages you're most likely going to use are a web page and file cabinet.